Hi you guys, welcome back to another Twinning Tuesday with your girls Twin Chic. I'm Shannon
and I'm Shanette.
Today you guys, we're going to discuss how we saved $10,000. Yes, $10,000. So we're going to give you guys some tips and tricks of what worked for us. We're not no financial advisor, but we're just giving you guys some tips and tricks what to do to how to save money.
It's almost like making your money work for you, you know? You have to, first let me just say this too, like you have to take inventory of yourself and what you're spending.
Right.
Because sometimes we, and us included, we spend on unnecessary things. So you want to check yourself. Sometimes you don't need all them extra meals. There's ways you can get around it. Packing your lunch, not going to Starbucks every day.
Yes.
Making your own coffee.
Right.
So these little tricks and tips is what helped me. Shannon put me on, and I was able to save not even $5,000. Because when we say $10,000, we're talking together as a household. I was able to save $6,000 that I used towards my birthday gift.
And we're getting to that in a second, you guys. But let's go ahead and break down like how we go ahead and save what we save for. So basically, let's open up the vaults.
And you guys should remember this from our last Amazon must-have, the vaults that we were talking about that we purchased from Amazon. This is a good way to keep and secure any type of money or valuables in your household. That way you don't have to, if anything was to happen. I think that these should, like if a fire took place, these should still be sustainable where they should still be protected because it's still on metal. So what we do, all right, and I'll hold it for you while you go open it. Those little envelopes that you, the big envelopes that you see are money that's, woo, you got that, wow. How much is, wow.
Girl. And it's not to brag, you guys, it's just to show putting in the effort and putting in the hard work and making sure you put yourself, you take accountability of what you're spending. So let me break down what we were saving for. Now this is going to be based on how much you make. I'm not going to get into the details of what we make because
everything is different for everybody.
Right. So basically, the reason why I started doing this because, let's see, I really started doing this because I wanted to save up for a Louis Vuitton bag, which you guys can check out that video. Was my first, unpackaging for my first Speedy. So that was the first reason why I wanted to go ahead and start saving this money. But then I was like, you know what? I can do this every year for my birthday. I can treat myself instead of spending a little bit here, a little bit there. Just save up until my birthday and just go ham. You know what I mean? So basically, you want to get some envelopes, you guys. It can be small, big. I have some small ones and some big ones too.
That'll fit inside of here as well.
Right. And basically, like for instance, like one of the envelopes that I have marked on here is called HOA. Basically, we live in a house. We got to pay our HOA each year. So our HOA is like around $350. So and you know when that time comes in February,
that's a big hit.
I don't want to take it out of my personal money. So what we decided to do was basically every month we each save $20 a month. So within a year we have more than enough money to go ahead and cover
the HOA.
So that was one envelope. So we do that every month. $20 we save.
And that's just preparing for a bill.
Right. Now this envelope I like to call petty cash.
PC.
Petty cash basically means like if you have an emergency and you don't want to use your saving account
or your checking account,
so what you can do is each month, it depends on what you want to save and how much you can save for. You take a little bit of money, like say if I want to save maybe for petty cash, maybe $40 a month, $40 a piece. I'm going to put this away for petty cash. I have my own petty cash. I have my own petty cash. So if we need something, like say we may want to go out to eat, but maybe something comes up like an unexpected car issue and we have to get the brakes done, and that's $80. Guess what? I have my petty cash, and I don't have to take it out of my own personal money. I'll just take it out of petty cash and put it back later on. That way I can save and still have money in my account. So I like that.
I like to use petty cash for like if I want to treat myself for a snack. Like, hey, I'm just saying it's petty cash. Like if I don't want to touch it, and let's say we want to, like a lot of times when we do our grocery hauls, if it's not already worked out in the budget in our checking account, then I'm like, hey, Shannon, like, let's go ahead. She might say, Shannon, you want to go ahead and let's do 100, because groceries are expensive. They have gone up.
Yes,
and
especially chicken and seafood.
Yes. So then we just grab petty cash, and like she said, we have a habit of always putting the money back later. However, we can do that, whether it's making little payments to ourselves, just so you keep money in there in case of an emergency.
Right. And then the next one, the biggest one, like I said, saving for our birthday haul. Not birthday haul, our birthday spending. So pretty much this is for this year. My goal, and this is how we save $5,000. My goal was to save $5,000 for the whole entire year. Now the breakdown is basically, you guys, and it differs for everybody what you can afford to save. You know, excluding, you know, after you pay your bills and stuff. Please pay your bills. It's like pay your mortgage, pay your rent. Do that first. So basically, the way I broke it down to save each month, I was able to save at least $200. So I put that away to the side. Anytime we had like a holiday pay, if we worked that day, say I made, just to say roughly, I made like $60 extra on my check. I would take that out. Say that was for Christmas, Thanksgiving, 4th of July, whatever.
So it's time and a half, or however your company pays you, you take that extra $60
and put it to the side. Put it in your, this is called PBG, Piggy Bank Goals. So I wanted to go ahead and put all that into it. Then on top of that, there was something called, no, it wasn't called something, but what it was, excuse Diamond, she always in the way, but it was something that we, you know, everybody gets paid out the year at least within a month, 2 months out the year, you get paid 3 times that month. Take your extra check that you get, it could be $800, whatever you make, put that to the side. So basically,
I'm sorry you guys, give us a moment.
Diamond. Out the year, you're gonna get paid within the 2 months 3 times in that month. So what we did was, I take those 2 extra checks, I put them to the side and put them in my PBG. That way I can go ahead and save that towards my birthday funds. So that's how pretty much we got $5,000 a piece, and it really wasn't that hard. I mean, once we paid our bills and got that taken care of, we were like, okay, let's definitely, you know, if you did overtime, whatever you wanted to do, if you wanted to save extra, did overtime, put that to the side, or put it in your savings or whatever.
So basically, the breakdown for us, it was just like we saved $200 a month.
Right.
You saved your holiday pay, so that was $60. However many holidays there was, and then you saved the 2 extra checks, whatever you make, and.
We may have been short, like maybe like 60 or 100, but then we started putting to where every time we got a little extra, we put towards that to even it out to 5,000.
So whatever you come short, while you're doing your math and keeping calculations of that, then you know what your goal is, and then you say, oh, okay, this is the month that it's going to be. Because we always spend on April.
In April for our birthday.
So we don't
April 1st.
So starting April 1st, that's when you don't have to, you save for the following year, or we start in May.
We start over in May. So now we're starting, this is the May one. You know, actually it's April, but we start in May when we start over. So this is for next year, 2022, for April. So I have about a good
460, because we already came up on a holiday, and we already put our 2 months in.
So that was May, June, you know. You just put it away, put it to the side.
And I'm glad Lashana put me onto this, because it was like when we were working, we worked 2 separate jobs at one point, and my job wasn't allowing me to do overtime, or I wasn't making equivalent to what she was making.
Right.
So it was like I had to just do what I could do. So when we switched jobs, I was like, okay, now I'm back in the game and I can start saving. I was saving, but I wasn't saving like she was.
Yeah, I had to really sit her down and break it down. Like, look, take whatever you get done paying your bills, do this, put that $200 to the side.
Even if it was like $10, $20, like
whatever you can afford.
It adds up. Just try, you know, do your best or not. Like I said, take inventory of what you're spending.
Right.
Look over your billing statements. We check our checking accounts every day.
Whatever we spend, because we really barely use cash. So it's like every time I spend something on my credit card or on my checking account, debit card, it's like I need to see, did it go through? Did y'all charge me twice? You know what I mean?
All that extra stuff.
I keep an eye on everything.
Oh, and then I just want to say one other thing, because we have we have one savings account.
Right.
So not together. So we have one that we placed that, like, we went with the credit union, and we first started out with that one where it was like a further away from us, so we wouldn't be going to it a lot unless we were depositing money. That's always a good habit too, because you could save money that way. So that was a good way for us to save. And then we had this person who's saving at home, and then we also have our checking account. So I mean, it makes perfect sense. It's like, because you don't want to always be trying to grab out of your savings account when that should be your savings account. That's really for emergency.
Right.
And so I'm glad we started. You know, I was able to finally start doing it. Like I said, I went past 5,000, not the 6,000.
She did good.
And I was buying myself some stuff, and I still have money left over from the birthday money. And it's just like, okay, because you're not gonna like you. It's always like this when you want to buy something and it's not available. When you have the money and
It's
not
never available.
But when it's always available when you don't have the money, then you be making those crucial decisions like, should I get this? And I'm like, they do got PayPal, they do got Afterpay. I'm like,
so you just try to figure it out and balance it out. But I definitely enjoy doing this because it helps me and it makes me. It has me looking towards something.
Yeah.
Is a goal as far as like my birthday's coming up, so I can splurge. Don't get me wrong. Before my birthday, I always get a little something here and there. But it has to be after the fact when I take care of my business as far as paying my bills and stuff. So don't just I'll put it back next time rent is due. No,
please don't pay your bills first.
On
Stop
time.
Overpaying. Like if you know that because a lot of people are working from home, you don't have to buy. Like I hate when people buy food every single day. You could buy groceries
and put towards that. You spend them $10 every day. It's a waste of money. That could be for groceries. Now don't get me wrong. You do what you want to do because you're grown. But in this household, we try to be smart
every day. We cook. Not every day we meal prep.
Exactly.
So
and we're gonna get back into doing that for you guys too to show you what we eat today.
Oh yeah.
All right, but you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed, the little tips and tricks about how we save money. If you have any questions, definitely, leave your comments below, and your questions will definitely get back to you guys. And please give this video a thumbs up,
and please subscribe, like, and subscribe. Tell a friend, so a friend can tell another friend. We're trying to get our numbers up.
I know. We're coming back, y'all. We're trying to, stay consistent with the videos. We took a break for a little bit, but now we're back.
So thank you guys for tuning in for another Twin Sheet for another Twinning Tuesday.
Thank you guys.
So guys, see you in the next episode. Bye you guys.